Let's take a look at how to convert text to numbers. Sometimes when you copy numbers from one file to another or one location to another, typically one program to another, you're going to end up having a problem where your numbers come in formatted as text. You can usually tell this if you go down to the bottom below the column of numbers and you do an Alt equal sign. The sum function won't even recognize the column above it as it normally would. This is a pure indication that you have text. If you're lucky enough, when you come in to your sheet and you can see your numbers have this little green indicator up in the left top area there, if you click and drag down, you can go ahead and put your pointer on top of this little warning symbol, click the drop down arrow, and you can convert these to numbers, and then you're ready to go. If you don't have the green warning indicators, then you might want to try another technique. I'm going to come out here and make these numerical values into text values, and I'm even going to add some leading zeros on the front of this. I'm going to come out here and just type in a function. I'm going to say equals text. I'm going to select this value, then a comma, and then in double quotes I'm going to put in 4 zeros. I'll close that with a quote. And essentially what this is going to do is it's going to take the number on the left, convert it to text, and then put in 4 zeros in front of it if there isn't a digit. In other words, the 3 is going to have 3 zeros in front of it. The number 12 below it here is going to have 2 zeros in front of it all the way down. So leading zeros if there isn't a digit already there. So when I press enter, I will get 3 zeros and a 3. And I see it's lined up on the left already, which tells me it's probably text. I'm going to go ahead and zap this down and just fill in the rest of those guys. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly copy this and get rid of the formulas. I'm going to click to select the column. I'm going to put my pointer on the border, drag it out to the right, drag it back, and choose copy here as values only. And then it goes ahead and puts those guys in as text. I'll just delete these. Now I'm also going to come out here and select this and just choose to ignore the error. And this is what you might end up with. You don't have the ability to go ahead and convert these back. So here's a trick you might try to convert these back to numbers. Now, it does you no good to come out here and try to select these, right click, go to format cells, and convert these to number values, because it just won't work. So what you're going to want to do is this. I'm going to come out here to the right of the first cell. I'm going to type in the number 1. So I'm putting it right next to the first cell. I'm going to go ahead and double click underneath. It'll fill in ones all the way down, and I'm just going to do a little copy paste trick here. I'm going to select this column of text values. I'm going to right click and copy them. I'm going to select the column of number ones right next to it. I'm going to right click there and choose paste special, and in the paste special box I'm going to choose to multiply. And basically what it's going to do is take this value and multiply it by 1, which essentially converts it to a number, and it'll also strip off these leading zeros, because numbers can't have leading zeros inside of cells unless you format them that way, but it's not really there, it's just a format. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I get whole numbers out here. And just to clean these up a little bit, I'm going to come out here and decrease my decimal. And I see now that we have numerical values out here. And if I come down here and click below, do my Alt equal sign, I can see that they are numbers because I can go ahead and sum them up.